Wow, I just came from that highway right there. I think it's County Road 304. And it was so windy. It was ridiculous. I was talking about the 88 cubic inch. And I just wanted to stop right here before I started my motor vlog. And kind of give you a look on the motorcycle. Kind of give you a look on the engine too. There it is. Nothing fancy. You're going to see me talking for the next, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so. But kind of wanted to stop and kind of give you a look. They look nice. I'm going to tell you this right now. They clean up the bars so nice. These controllers. Look at that. All in S. Big monster sucker. Did I say that right? I don't know. One thing that I forgot to mention, that I'm just going to mention now real quick, is that I did do the power. It's the Power Vision. Man, I'm horrible at names. I'll put it right here on the screen for you guys to check it out. And I'm going to tell you, that right there made a big difference. I don't think I mentioned that in the vlog, but just for you guys to know, I did put that on the bike, and just doing that map made the bike, like, it kind of wake her up a bit, right? So again, watch it. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Look at that. Look at that gravel. Man, anybody could go down in that. And definitely let me know what you think down in the comment section below. What a beautiful day. I don't know about you guys. Maybe some of you guys do this. It's actually just a little bit chilly right now. But as I get ready to go out, does that make any sense? Or in the morning, I typically look at the weather, but I don't look at the weather how it is at that particular moment. I really don't. I kind of look at the weather the entire day. But not only that, I look at the weather around the time that I'm going home. Because I tell you what, I enjoy my riding going home. I love it. I really love it. And a lot of times what comes to find out is that I sacrifice a lot of my, comfort in the morning in order to, ride in the afternoon home. So here's what I mean, like sometimes in the morning it may be like 49, 51 degrees, I think, this morning, but then in the afternoon it's 70. Man, that's just a beautiful day. I'm not missing out. I'm really not. I'm taking that opportunity, and I'm just gonna put everything on my bags, and again, I'm gonna go for it. That's one of the reasons why I like motorcycles that have bags, because it allows me to do that, right? It allows me to, pack properly, right? So here's the thing. Welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you come here and visit, appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. We do all kind of different things here in the channel, motor vlogs and things about bikes and garage and things like that. So again, appreciate you guys coming back. And I got this bike right here. This is my 05 Rokin Classic, right? And I have this bike right here for over a year right now, and I absolutely love it. I really do. I love it for many reasons. In this particular case, I'm going to talk about the engine specifically, and I wanted to take this route home because it's kind of like the country, right? Country roads, you could pick up some speed and stuff like that. But again, I love a lot of things about this bike. One of the things specifically was the price, right? I really don't remember. I gotta figure out exactly the amount of money, so I could, when I make the video, I could tell you guys. But I pay a little bit over $6,000, almost $7,000, maybe 65, something like that, right? And since I got it, I done a lot of things, right? I put stretch bags. I put this H right here, which you guys can see. I put a Saddleman step-up saddle, which I like very, very much. As well, I've done a lot of things. I just recently put this controllers right here, and again, it gives a really clean look to the bike. But the thing about this is that I got this bike for a really good price, and essentially the reason why is because it's an older bike, a really older bike. It has an 88 cubic inch, and again, that's an older motor, and because of that, you're gonna find them at a really good price. Now, I don't know exactly what years was the 88. I want to say, I don't know, maybe 05, 06, maybe 07 already had a 96. And if I had the choice, I would have preferred to have a 96 cubic inch. I think that's a really nice, or at least obviously, you know, I say that because my brother-in-law has a Fat Boy with a 96, and man, it is a lot of a difference, a lot different. I'm gonna tell you this right now. But nevertheless, now you're going into more money. You're gonna be paying a lot more money, and some of these bikes that have an 88, you get a lot of bike for the money, right? So with that being said, what do I think about the 88? I'm gonna tell you, it gets hot. It really does. It gets pretty hot. It's nothing crazy as you know, impressive, right? I mean, it goes fast, but it goes fast enough. It's nothing to like race. Don't find yourself racing your buddy that has a 114 who's gonna smoke you, right? If you put somebody in the back, it's not the best choice in my opinion. You know, I wish this would be a 96. My brother-in-law has a 96 on his Fat Boy, and it feels like it's a lot more. So if you can find a 96, obviously get a 96. But again, you know, you're trying to get the best you can for your money. This is the point about this, trying to get the best you can for your money, right? So again, you know, it's not like the fastest thing ever. It does get hot, and it does have an issue that I come to find out that is called the cam tensioners, right? So essentially, it's the little plastic that is obviously the cam tensioners, and if they break, they could cause major issues to the motorcycle, major. So you have to check them. So if you find an 88 cubic inch that is really old, talking about over 30,000 miles or something like that, you may want to check that. You really may want to check that. I heard from everyone saying that it's usually anything between 20 to 30,000. You may want to check them. It's not that difficult to check them. Really is not. It's something that anybody can do, right? So again, gets hot. It's really nothing crazy impressive, and it does have that issue with the cam tensioners. But what do you get in return? Well, you get a bike that you find it at a very good price. And I'm telling you right now, I see a lot of guys talking, you know, like, oh, I want this bike, or I want that bike. But a lot of guys don't, you know, are waiting so much to get a bike that never have fun with their bikes. Dude, just get a bike and then figure it out, work with it, try to fix it, enjoy it. If you keep waiting to buy that $20,000 bike, you're never gonna get a bike, if that make any sense, right? So again, for me, look how simple it is. I got a bike that was very inexpensive. I got a beautiful Road King for a really good price, and you know what, has an 88. But guess what, I've been having so much fun with this bike. I've just been having a blast, and that's just something that you got to keep in mind. Yeah, it's not the most fancy bike in the entire planet. It's nothing the best bike. It doesn't have anything, you know, it doesn't really pick up a crazy amount of speed real quick or anything like that. But you know what, it's fine, it's mine. I've been having a great time with this bike. So again, after a year and a half, here's the thing, I think it's great. I really think this 88 Motors, to me so far, is doing great, really great. I'm not looking to race with anybody. I'm not looking to, you know, ride with a bunch of fast guys. If my friends are riding with me and they actually leave me or whatever, it's okay. You know what, it's totally fine. I don't care about those things. And I'm gonna tell you, this thing is picking up some speed. I mean, I decided to go this way just to show you. I mean, I'm going at a pretty decent speed, right? Anything faster than this, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, right? Because again, I'm going at a very decent speed, and I have no issues going to the speed. Really, I don't need to go any faster than this. So if you're coming across a motorcycle, and if you're coming across a bike, a Road King, maybe a Heritage Classic or anything like that, and the bike happens to have an 88, and you know what, here's the thing, try to get the best you can for your money, right? Try to get the biggest engine you can for your money, because obviously the newer that it is, it's not only the engine, it's more things that comes with the motorcycle, right? Just recently had to change the battery, and the battery was probably really old. Again, it's one of those things that if you buy a really older bike, it's not only the engine, it's also the batteries, you know, anything else that comes with the motorcycle. So you try to get the best you can for your money, right? The biggest engine, the newest bike, everything you can. But don't be scared. Wow, it's so windy. Don't be scared because you found that, you know, I don't know, Heritage Classic with an 88, and you think, well, that's not going to be enough. It's going to be just fine. Really, it's going to be just fine, and, you know, you're going to be able to have a good time. You don't need to wait 2-3 more years to get the perfect bike. Just get a bike and enjoy. The 88 is going to do just, you know, enough. It's going to do just fine if you're planning just to drive around, be around, you know, take short trips and things like that. Here's the thing. I constantly say this, you know, it'd be nice, it'd really be nice to have more power and to have, you know, more gears, like 6 gears and things like that, right? And if I be, wow, man, I hope the audio come out good in this. I'm getting freaking bounced around. If I be planning to travel, woo, if I be planning to travel all over the place, I would like to have something with 6 speed and all that. I think it would be a little bit better to travel. But then I watch a bunch of guys here on YouTube, and I see so many guys traveling the United States with like Evo engines, right? Like really old electric lights and things like that. Like some of these guys are traveling with like 98 electric lights and things like that. And I think to myself, that's just an excuse, you know? I'm playing this game where like, oh, I can't go nowhere because I got an 88 with 5 speed, when there's many guys out there doing it and having a great time with that. I just saw a video from Saddle Tramp, and he came all the way to Tampa, and I don't know if you live in Mississippi or something, and I think he has like a 98 or 97 electric light, and he had a blast on his videos, right? So again, don't sweat it, really, don't sweat it. I think that if you find a bike that you can afford and you can enjoy, this 88 motor is going to do just more than enough, and it's going to take you to so many different places, and you're going to have a blast doing it. I guess this is the ultimate test, because look at those mirrors. They're not moving, and guess what? I have not done nothing to them. Really nothing. I just put them up from down here. I put them over the bars, and I don't know why they're staying. They were loose like crazy. Now they're staying. I'm not touching them. I'm living it just like that. You got to love this right here, guys. I mean, it's one thing riding through the city, but when you ride through the country, it's just so cool to be able to ride through the country. I love it. Anyways, hope you guys are having a good day. Stay tuned. We got a lot more videos coming up. And as always, God is in control.